everyone, and welcome back to another movie commentary. We're doing Disenchanted this time. I thought this one was fun. I know it has a kind of mixed reception, though.
I mean, okay.
I haven't seen it.
Well, this will be my first time too. Yes, this is actually a sequel to Enchanted, a movie which we actually did about 4 years ago, essentially. But the wait for that sequel was so big that, if I recall correctly, yes, that's right, when we commented on the original in 2020, the sequel still wasn't out yet. That's right, this was a sequel 15 years in the making, a 2007 film being followed up by 2022. So I guess that just begs the question, what the heck took so long? Well, apparently it's our good old friend Development House, since apparently talks of the sequel were in as early as 2010, but, well, shenanigans happened apparently for several years. It would only be until 2017 when Adams would finally have it announced that she had signed up to reprise the role. And, well, the film was finally announced in December of 2020. Goddamn. And yeah, as you probably will recall, not much stuff was happening in 2020 for a certain reason.
Yes, something's happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even though the vast majority of us were stuck in our homes, stuff still managed to happen.
Yeah, like apparently a War of the Wars film was apparently filmed during 2020 but didn't see the light of day until 2025. I hear that movie's all the buzz these days.
I've heard nothing but bad things.
I've heard it's worse than the Spielberg one.
It's going.
I haven't seen it though, so I shall say no more than that. Cause yeah.
All I know is that it's gone on pretty much almost every recent worst films of all time listing. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Disenchanted, which, again, like Shuri said, has apparently had a bit of a mixed reception amongst fans and critics, but seems like it stayed afloat overall. But why don't we have a look ourselves? Shiroi,
Yes.
guide the audience to the chariot.
All right, start, regardless of what copy you're using, you should start right just before the modern Disney logo in 3, 2, 1, click.
I can imagine there was a lot of weight on the sequel's shoulders, since not only was it a sequel to a very beloved Disney film, but, well, that it took so long to come out. That's an unfortunate side effect of having a long wait for your sequel. Expectations build and build.
I mean, even in the years immediately before this film, we got James Marsden very busy with the Sonic movies.
Like, I will say, like, it did have that kind of pressure on it. I didn't think it was as good as the first movie, but I still had a good time watching this.
Get a good look, people. This will be one of the few times Disney actually lets a movie have 2D animation.
Isn't
Even
it
if
beautiful?
they aren't making it themselves.
Oh, they outsourced for this one too?
I suppose.
Did they?
I seriously don't get what has been Disney's issue with 2D animation, but oh, a full-on backstory for Giselle.
I guess it's just in case you forgot after 15 years.
I guess it does show us how she was found as a baby, which technically the original didn't tell us.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that queen considered apples too, passé. Ah, yes.
Wait, they tried to make New York City sound majestic.
Or scary. Hey, that was the song at the end of the first movie.
Oh, in terms of in terms of 2D animated stuff I've seen that's left an impression, I remember the times in the past couple of years that I've been to the cinema and they had this 2D animated advert about the prince saving the princess, only for him to be struck by dementia.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's depressing.
Jesus. Why?
I get it's a cause, it's an important cause to highlight, but damn, talk about whiplash. Well, unless we get a direct-to-DVD sequel.
Also, kids, didn't you get the memo? We're owned by Disney. They coined the idea of basically seeing what goes on beyond after ever after. Oh, a girl named Sophia. Will she later go on to have her own spin-off show called Disney Princess Sophia?
Maybe she'll go on to be a terrible actress yet good director.
Heh.
Well, she has an iPhone, so at least she won't be a villain.
But yeah, Morgan is a teenager. That lovely time. What? You mean to tell me that life in New York City isn't a brimming fairy tale? With rents as high as the sky and people shouting at you on the street?
Moved to Monroeville. Let me guess, they couldn't. Let me guess, they couldn't afford to film in New York, so.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think they could. They just wanted a change of pace.
So yeah, this film and the previous film, this could be like a before and after of Amy Adams playing Lois Lane.
The crazy lady singing to the birds again.
And they're harmonizing with her.
But hey, she's moving, so she can go be crazy somewhere else.
Yeah, I wonder if any neighbors are celebrating this.
She's a baby.
How dare she not script a worldly written letter?
The girl playing Morgan looks familiar.
Let's see. Morgan is played by Gabriella Battacino. Not the same actress from the first film.
Well, she doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Okay.
I do agree she looked familiar, but yeah, no, not to be.
I mean, she's not happy about it, but at least, like, she's not being a brat about it. Like,
Yeah.
you sometimes see in these instances.
Yeah, where the kid is basically absolutely nothing but a hindrance. Your fairy tale starts here. What is this, Disney World?
We can save money here and everything. New York's way too expensive.
Alright, let's see where they filmed the stuff at.
Well, it was supposed to start in Los Angeles, but stuff happened, I guess. So they mainly filmed in Ireland.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
Places called Enniskerry, Wicklow, Dublin, and and also they did reshoots for the film in Hambledon and Buckinghamshire. Those occurred because of a mixed reception at a test screening, and they did some reshoots in New York City, so I guess they had a bit left in their budget.
I'm guessing a lot of this is due to the troubled development. Looking at the development part of the Wikipedia page, a lot of it can be summed up as, it was greenlit, then they got cold feet. Then it was greenlit, but they got cold feet. Wait, we never actually said it was greenlit. Jesus. Apparently, it technically took 13 years of development for this film to even get greenlit. Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Look. You know, the ironic thing is, as a kid, she probably loved this, but I guess she really does have to reconcile with the fact that she has a Disney princess for a mom.
I mean, come on, it's Amy Adams singing. Why would you object to that?
Again, she's a teenager. She's in that phase.
The movers seem pretty chill about this, and honestly, I can only assume it's because they were warned about her.
If I recall correctly, I think one of the movers is one of those guys who worked the sewers from the first movie, so maybe he recognizes her and knows how this goes.
And in case
Like,
you're wondering,
listen, guys, we got a problem.
and in case you're wondering, yes, they brought back Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz from the first film to do the songs for this movie.
It seems like they pretty much got back everyone they could, which, you know, hey...
Except Kevin Lima.
Kevin Lima.
He directed the first movie, but after that, just kind of vanished.
Weird.
Just don't sing to the seagulls. They will bully you.
Can she maybe find the niceness in their hearts?
Maybe. Just don't be holding any food at the time.
True. Then otherwise they'll go into a frenzy. Hey,
Hello,
that's the name of the first movie.
Lady, do you mind? We're trying to work here. Oh. Well, you weren't maimed, so...
Yes.
All right, and as for who did direct this movie, it's a director named Adam Shankman, and his previous works included The Wedding Planner, A Walk to Remember, Bringing Down the House, The Pacifier, Cheaper by the Dozen 2, Hairspray, Bedtime Stories, Rock of Ages, this movie, and a few years after this, an upcoming film at the time called The Man with the Bag.
Why does that sound like he had a bit of a gap in between this movie and all that other stuff?
Oh no, they were somewhat close together. He was also an executive producer on Hocus Pocus 2.
Ah, okay, so I guess he has a thing for helping revive classics with sequels.
Plus, he's done some TV stuff as well, like he did an episode of Monk.
So yeah, fancy room, but it's very flammable.
It looks like there was a problem with the switch.
Oh hey, Maya Rudolph, along with Yvette Nicole Brown. Ruby is played by Jayma Mays. Oh, Fresh off of Glee, I see. Well, not fresh off of Glee. Glee was a while back with an ended in 2015, but yeah, she's been in stuff like Red Eye, Blind Dating, Epic Movie, Smiley Face, the Paul Blart movies, Last Weekend, the Smurfs movies. Good for her. The last movie she did before Disenchanted was Bill and Ted Face the Music.
I've heard good things about that one.
Nice. Ha! Like a queen.
Don't feed her ego. She clearly has one.
Yep. Trying my best to refrain from making easy Scrubs jokes with the dad now having gray hairs. I mean, no, Grey's Anatomy.
That's also Disney, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. Do Disney own that now, too?
I think they've always owned it.
Let me check.
Yeah, you don't want to be sleeping.
Actually, no. It's made by a combination of Lionsgate and 20th Century Television.
So now Disney basically own it, but didn't before.
Like, Mom, you have a lovely voice. I want to sleep.
Well, I hope you enjoyed all 4 hours of sleep, because the alarm gets up at 5. Oh dear. Sorry, you can't sing to the toaster to make it work. Yeah, he has to get up early because commutes to New York City are murderous in the traffic.
Yeah, like, having seen how bad London is at, like, peak hours, I can't imagine what a place like New York is like at peak hours.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently their underground system isn't quite as robust as ours, or London's, I mean.
Hello? Oh, hey, it's Elsa! And the Donut Lord.
Hi,
And
Adina.
well, apparently she sings in this movie as opposed to the last one.
Yay.
Hey, this is post Frozen. No way we're gonna have Adina Menzel not sing. So, Nancy, have you reconciled the fact that you may have left your family, thinking that you're dead all these years?
Maybe
She
so.
seems fine.
Oh yeah, that Man with the Bag movie. It's starring Arnie as Santa Claus.
Okay, you have my attention.
It's an
Man with a bag
MGM.
movie?
It's an Amazon movie.
Like a Hallmark movie, or just like...
Well, I remember Amazon own MGM now.
No, I mean like the kind of Christmas movie it is.
Don't know.
I'm surprised that they didn't save it for a November release instead of an October one.
Could be a horror movie. Yes, take the sword on to New York subway.
God, it's like James Marsden never left the role.
Yeah, he's having fun.
It probably helps that Marsden has had actually a pretty good career boost thanks to, of all things, Sonic. And given the fact that Sonic did technically show up in the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie, God.
No, he didn't.
sorry.
Okay. Well,
Ugly
technically,
Sonic.
she was right. It wasn't Sonic. It was Ugly Sonic.
Yes, the original co-partner to James Marsden. It's all in the manuscript. The instructions. I do like that while Giselle has adapted, obviously she still has that Andalasian spirit running in her. Yeah, I can imagine Morgan's just a little bit ticked that she didn't get that kind of gift.
I guess, like, it's because, like, she was brought into the family when,
I guess the deal is
like,
that
her father remarried.
I guess the deal is that Sophia is biologically a princess of Andalasia, whereas Morgan is adopted in. Royalty, dickish rules, and all that.
Yeah, it is toxic royalty stuff.
I will say that would be kind of messed up. Oh, sorry, son. You may be our firstborn and you may have been with us more time, but your sister was, born over here, so here's basically unlimited wishes for her, while you can have this yo-yo. I mean, hey, she slayed a dragon, so maybe she can do anything.
Yeah, move.
Honestly, the really fantastical thing is that he didn't get tackled by security for having that sword. I mean, granted, train security is lax compared to airport security, so that's probably how he got it through, but still.
What a lovely depiction of reality. You ride the same train over and over, and then you're dead.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. I drive over and over and over and over.
And then you die.
Yeah, at least I get to drive under my own steam as opposed to sitting in a train every day.
That is certainly an outfit she made for Morgan.
I wonder, like, if, like, that whole thing is how people see cosplayers when we're just a little too far from the convention.
Okay.
No bias there, I'm sure.
No, not at all.
I mean, he's only the son of the woman who arguably runs the town, totally not like a mafia at all. It's legit. Oh, is that a challenge?
See, like it's going to be hard to like move away from your friends and have like, all these inconveniences, but she still appreciates her mother, which is nice. So
Yeah,
even if
I mean,
she's like a bit, miffed.
at least it's not like some other films where she just completely hates her parents.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like, again, one, she's a teenager. Puberty's a lot to go through, even without moving. Two, yeah, moving is quite often quite an ordeal. And three, Giselle is still pretty much. She may have mellowed out, but it's still Giselle. Heh.
Yep, you are.
Wow, complete with the boy who you lock eyes with.
A meet cute.
And it just happens to be with Tyson.
Also, Morgan's outfit isn't like that outlandish. Like it could have been worse.
I get the feeling it's more so just her embarrassment is enhanced by her wanting to be more cool rather than cutesy.
Okay, one thing that from what I've seen in some American-made movies, apparently in the US you have two sets of bells in your school, one to warn you to be in the building and the other to be in the building. Is that true?
It varies from school to school, essentially. Most of my schools basically did a bell around the time when it was time to change class phases or when school was out, essentially. Some schools do have those bells, though, like you described.
Yeah, we have one at the start, one for lunch, and one at the end of the day. I'm always right.
You know, the typical trajectory I see is someone who acts like a kid as a child, then as a teenager wants to be cool and taken seriously, then as an adult goes back to basically being a child. So, don't worry, Giselle. By the time Morgan's an adult, she'll probably be into cosplay and totally love your shindig again.
Yes.
Shoot, if anything, Giselle would probably own. Giselle would probably absolutely own people at cosplay competitions.
I was gonna say, imagine the stuff she could make for you.
Not just that, she'd have the full Disney effect with animals and everything. Ouch. But, true, give her a bit of space. Part of me does wonder if they may have had a bit of a different plot in mind, assuming they were still going to focus on Morrigan and keep the original actress. Like, part of me does wonder if they sort of gave us this huge time skip because, well, let's be honest, it's been 15 years, and trying to bring back the old cast and pretend that it's still 2007 would be a bit tricky. You hear that, Incredibles 2?
I haven't seen that film since I saw it in the cinema when it came out.
I saw it in the cinema too.
Like, I don't. I think hate is too strong a word, but I was. It's that kind of movie where I enjoyed it the first time around, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized, this is kind of a letdown.
Although I won't give it. I will. It's like I said before. I can cut it a little bit of slack since it got screwed over by production shifting at Pixar, and the film that got the more time out of it ended up being worse.
I know, right?
When we saw it, we were really excited about it because, like, obviously, like everyone and their dog, we really liked the first movie. And we were just like, we didn't hate it either. We were just very underwhelmed.
Yeah, like
Well,
that.
I mean, Brad Bird isn't directing the third one.
I will say I don't think Brad Bird was automatically all the problem with that. It's just, oh god. Part of the problem with Incredibles 2 is it's for a sequel that was about, wisely but tactfully deconstructing superhero cliches. Incredibles 2 fell into those superhero cliches in some of the worst ways possible.
Like, the first movie already did that and did it well.
Yeah.
Also, the second movie came out at an unfortunate time where we were already having, like, an overload of superhero movies that were also kind of doing that at times as well. So
Yeah.
it wasn't really standing out.
I legit wonder whose idea it was to basically seriously go, yeah, even though a lot of the cast can't really reprise their roles. Well, okay, a good portion of the cast actually did reprise their roles, but I really think they should have just had it be a time skip. Not just have it be, oh, this is literally at the end of the first film, but you know how we said superheroes were coming back? Yeah, nope, now they're not. Time for a repeat of the first movie's plot. Speaking of referencing to the first film, essentially, yeah, Trouble in Paradise once again. It's a bit cliched having the fight, but to Morgan's credit, Giselle was kind of pushing things onto her a little bit much where I can see why she's retracting to New York City. Oh.
That's gonna sting, like, particularly for someone like Giselle. Like,
Yeah, where she comes from, I presume stepmothers aren't looked on too fondly.
no.
Stepmothers in Disney films have ruined their reputation as much as Karens have ruined the reputation of legit nice people called Karen.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait till we cover the pseudo horror film called Karen.
Oh, oh God, don't tell.
Yes, a movie made by Coke Daniels. Yes, that's the actual title the director went by.
That's funny. Like, does America still have the Karen gimmick restaurant or something?
Wait. Oh, I don't know if we do. Jesus Christ, that was a thing. It's insane how wild some memes and trends can catch on. I will say that the singing is still on point. Although I will admit I probably might not remember some of these songs as much as the first movie. Oh, I see that Pip can actually kind of talk this time in the real world. I say kind of since it's...
Don't use the wand, it'll make things worse.
Also, isn't that supposed to be for your daughter? It's kind of like a parent mooching off their kid's own birthday present.
Also, if it's anything like D&D, that thing has limited uses.
I know, right?
Very limited uses.
Well...
Hey, can you keep the singing down? We're trying to sleep.
My God. Harold, she's still going at it!
It is 3 a.m.
If you don't shut up, I'll take that wand and snap it in half right in front of your face.
Okay, it's coming back to me now because I was wondering where a particular aspect of the plot was, and I forgot how this was instigated.
Oh boy. Just make sure that the wish is very specific. You're a fairy tale princess, so you should know how vague wishes can really, really screw things up.
Yeah, otherwise it'll turn into a monkey's paw wish.
Nah, it'd be fine, I'm sure.
Like I've seen a video review of a movie called Tales from the Crypt, and one of the stories told in that, because it's an anthology film, is basically a monkey's paw tale where basically a woman wishes she had money, but then her husband gets killed in a car crash.
Oh, I see.
Then she wishes to see him again, but they bring his grave into the home.
Jesus.
And then
That's not how I thought that one would go, but yeah.
And then for the third wish, she wishes for her husband to be alive again.
I know,
but he was embalmed beforehand.
Oh God.
And yeah, it's to the point where he wishes he wasn't alive.
The second one, I thought that was gonna be. It was like, I wish to see him again. I thought they were gonna kill her, and they see each other in the afterlife.
I know, right?
No, it's somehow even more screwed up. Oh my God! Everything's slightly more PS3 bloomy now.
They put the bloom on.
Oh boy.
Oh no! you've wished annoyance into the world.
And now Belle, absolutely of her free will, I'm sure, seems to be a lot happier now.
Like if I had to wake up to all this going on every day, I'd be screaming, "Get me out of here!"
Wait a minute, hold on. A teenage daughter singing happily about doing chores? Yep, she's brainwashed.
Yeah, like she's absolutely internally going, "Help me."
You know, it seems fun. I assure you, this would get annoying by the end of the week.
Yeah, I can imagine their neighbours now. Oh God, that woman was singing all last night and didn't get any sleep, and now the whole family's singing. And I swear, their utensils are moving around.
All right, Grandma, let's get you to bed.
Oh, I swear, I saw that toaster sing.
Take your meds.
So yeah, the film got mixed reviews from critics, as we mentioned earlier. They generally felt the film lacked the charm of the original, although they did like, for the most part, Amy Adams' performance. And I know she was a producer on this movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I guess I get the feeling that it only applies to the house and everyone in it.
Oh, good lord.
What the hell?
How do you explain this, assuming that the outside has not been affected? Oh yeah, we just hired a silent contractor.
Yeah, knock knock. Excuse me, Mrs. Phillip, but where did all these flowers come from?
I hired the finest botanist.
They did all this in a few hours.
With Miracle Grow.
Okay, I'm at least glad you didn't. I'm at least glad you didn't sing the explanation. Oh my god, I said it.
Oh, it seems the outside world actually is affected.
Oh.
That's what all the singing late night was, to cover up the noise of the contractors.
God help us if this is like WandaVision and they're all conscious and screaming inside.
Also, as for explaining the flowers, it could be like Stardew Valley, where some of the fertilizers are literally radioactive.
Be our guest, eh?
Yeah, this is... Oh, Mary Poppins Street, cute. But yeah, this is a big Beauty and the Beast homage, isn't it?
And hey, apparently Patrick Dempsey is also a occasional race car driver.
Huh.
Is it? Yeah, considering he and James Marsden, no, sorry, Michael Fassbender. Also, is there some secret actors racing league?
Maybe. I guess when your job is acting, you gotta get a very exciting hobby to go with it sometimes.
Meanwhile, in their minds, I can't stop. Help!
Ah, the royal sip. Oh boy.
You get to meet our queen.
I wonder
Again.
who the
Now they
queen
do.
could be. Oh. Dark hair, dark crown, all black. I'm sure she's not an evil queen.
Queen Rudolph.
Oh, and purple magic. Yeah, she's fine.
Purple Magic was literally one of those showcases from the show Once Upon a Time that just show evil.
I'm surprised to say, just go. You can't judge someone based on what color clothing they wear.
That's not ominous at all. Okay, normally I'd say Giselle kind of loses points for not being aware, but to be fair, she's a Disney princess and she did get tricked by the old witch disguise in the first movie, so...
Oh.
Okay, that's even more ominous.
Wait. So when the bell goes off, she changes personality?
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be the first Disney film where somebody was turned evil by a bell chiming. Poor Cruella.
And he died.
He'll be fine. Oh boy, 2 evil queens.
I was eating.
No
My food now.
exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me.
Oh,
I mean,
The mirror is played by. I had it at one point. Let me see.
Oscar from The Office.
Oscar Nunez. Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot that his actual real name was Oscar, too.
so this town kind of lives in a WandaVision situation now.
Yeah, everyone's forced to live the ideal life, but inside they're like, help,
Part of me,
By
help.
the one woman who like wants things to just be as they were.
Oh, and look at that. Tyson is her prince. Please tell me we get to see the hijinks of what's happening with the father going to New York City, Shiroi.
I don't remember. Unless he's kind of brainwashed to stay here now. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh boy, clothing montage!
Well,
Nah, we
yeah.
skip that. So she's doing the stepmother thing of ruining the dress.
And yet she doesn't seem to
Okay.
realize it half the time.
For a second there, I thought that was some weird dagger, but no, that's the wand.
Also, it probably took me a bit too long to remember, but yeah, because the fairy tale world where she now fits the stereotypical stepmother role. That's why she's changing.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, she's literally realizing it herself, okay. Because I was sitting there like, why is she changing? Is like, oh, wait.
Yeah. Yep. Locked in the tower and everything, basically. You just mentioned how there could be another villain.
I mean, she's rocking the outfit, though.
Yes. This is the opposite of saying you are what you eat.
Like, he's having an existential crisis right now, Jesus.
Yeah. You know, Giselle, if he dies, it's on your hands. Well, bless
Okay,
him, he
maybe not.
tried. Technically, that was your.
Sure.
Technically, that was his wife who slayed the dragon last time. Well, if anything, we should be amazed at how fireproof he is.
How's he not dead?
He's that amazing.
Oh,
Well, damn. It's said so earnest by the kid.
wait. So the all powerful mighty dragon can't get out of that bit of bouncy rock?
Apparently.
Jesus Christ, he looks more scary than Clippy.
So, does this mean she changed, like, the entire world then? Holy cow. Huh, what a shock. Misusing magic can cause the apocalypse. Oh god, he's got a type. Let me guess. It's at midnight, isn't it?
It's
There.
always midnight.
But the wand isn't there.
Oh, come on. It's not like somebody would steal the wand. Oh, cripes.
Who plays the scroll?
Let's see. Let's see. Ah, Alan Tudyk.
Of course.
Yep, Alan Tudyk's kind of like the go-to for just almost any random voice you need. Dude's even now voiced Optimus Prime by this point. Oh boy,
Is she okay?
clearly she's auditioning for Jekyll and Hyde, Distaff version. So, yeah, maybe it turns out making things like Andalasia wasn't the best idea in hindsight. I'm guessing this is going to be Morgan's subplot of the film. I will say, wait, is that Jim Carrey?
I haven't seen his name in the.
Probably just a lookalike.
Yeah.
I think I can kind of see where some might be a bit disgruntled with this sequel. I do feel like the pace is definitely different from the first movie. It seems to be moving overall slower, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but I can definitely get that it feels different from the first movie, which, hey, for some, that might be a good thing, even.
And inwardly she's thinking to herself, why am I so happy? I'm a teenager. I'm not meant to be happy. Not this much anyway. It's already happened. You're a bit slow on the uptake there.
Oh, Little Mermaid reference.
Apparently, Jodie Benson did film a cameo scene that she did in the last movie, but it was cut.
Oh, that's a shame. She's singing about her hopes and dreams. What a loser. Okay, so that's how dragons are born in Monroeville, I guess. From plants. Congratulations! Even in this land, you're kind of a bit of a weirdo, Giselle. Oh
Speaking of
god,
the wand,
literally with thunder and lightning in the sky of her palace.
oh, there you aren't. You see, the magic doesn't work because they're holding on to him.
I guess because she has the wand, she'd be able to call him back anyway. Oh,
Oh god, she's turned into Cinderella. Jesus.
Amy Adams is probably loving getting to flex her range from nice, warm, and sweet to cold, cruel, and vain. Like, shoot, in Andalasia, are you just forced to be cruel if you're a stepmother? Like, damn. Guess he found something to slay after all.
And what is the giant?
Well, crud.
And you didn't set up the trap properly. Don't worry, I've got this.
Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. It's a barrel of fun.
Hey, don't worry. Just jump over the barrel like Donkey Kong. Sorry, like Mario does in Donkey Kong. Meanwhile, back in Cinderella,
Dragon fruit.
also apparently it's like they said, the whole wish thing it wasn't supposed to be effective until midnight, but judging from this and what we saw earlier, I think she's gone full evil stepmother already.
I guess what they also hinted was that it'll be permanent by midnight. But yeah, I'm guessing the idea is that she goes through a transition essentially.
Wait, what? What rang? Oh,
Wait.
oh.
Oh, the bell tolls. Oh god, it really is like 102 Dalmatians.
Oh yeah. Huh. I wonder if it's a reference to that.
Possible. I recall that movie being liked. Poor girl's going to be more confused than anything. Just remember, daughter, I'm only doing this because I love you.
Oh no, I forgot to check if the portal was on.
Oh shit.
Oh, right, I have a baby.
I have a toddler, barely.
Oh, and just like Sleeping Beauty, the free fairies will look after the baby.
I was going to be more like, I was going to say Maleficent, but that is Sleeping Beauty. A botched version of it, but still.
Oh boy, so we have a villain against another villain. On the plus side, her ambition might help her get the wand. The only problem will be if she does something even more wicked when she gets it.
Well, what's he going to wish for? The whole town to be razed to the ground by a dragon?
Nah, more like to rule.
Hey, we haven't seen the husband in a while.
Well, last we saw, he was trying giant slaying, but hey, got hailed as a true hero when he saved a girl from getting crushed, so progress.
Hmm.
Well, it's nice that you're starting small. I will say this is actually pretty unique, though. Our protagonist has technically become a villain protagonist. Like, we're technically rooting for her to get the wand, but we kind of want her to have the wand when she's a good guy. Right down to Pip now being her evil sidekick. And she even has a cat to stroke. So, evil stepmother versus evil wicked queen. This ought to be interesting. Well, that's some nice self-help advice.
I didn't hire a therapist.
Oh god, are we about
You
to
said
see...
this is a therapy session.
Are we about to see two drama queens go at it with each other? Damn.
Is this what HOAs are like?
God. So is this what it would be like if, like, Lady Tremaine and the evil queen from Snow White went at it with each other?
I guess.
No dance off. I was going to say, is that going to be the name of the song? Delusional but hilarious.
I mean, look, we gotta have a villain song, and oh, it's not just a villain song, it's a villain duet.
It's like in that SNL High School Musical skit where Troy recounts how his high school life reflected nothing in the real world. Like, I was nervous. It was my first day in college. I was nervous but excited. So I sung a song. So I sung a song called "Nervous but Excited." People just stared at me.
Oh, now literal name drops. Which kind of implies that maybe they know them in Andalasia. It's funny that they're mentioning Cruella de Vil, since Cruella actually was a character in the Once Upon a Time series, so that would explain how royalty knows her. Maybe.
Also, even with Idina not being on screen, they did drop a Wizard of Oz reference in there.
Yes. Glorious.
Like, okay. Yes, like, okay, there are better villain songs, but, like, the performances are really good.
Yeah. Like, the songs may not be the most memorable, but I'll give them credit that they're all performed wonderfully. Ah, so I guess landing into Andalasia makes the spell wear off. Wow! Crud! Ha, Tinkerbell allegory. Wow, so she may have caused 2 apocalypses for the price of 1. Jesus.
Like, literally had to kill another world to make one.
Damn. Magic tends to always have some form of price. I mean, if it didn't have a price, then we'd just have Hargardian Spice, where supposedly magic can do everything. I tell you, Shiroi, High Guardian Space would make any DM cry.
I looked into the show a little bit, and yeah, I'm just not going to bother watching.
Shiroi, new magic can do everything until the penultimate episode.
Ugh.
Okay, so basically, Giselle pushed Morgan into the well. Getting into Andalasia made the spell's mind control wear off of Morgan, and it turns out that, yes, the magic is being pulled from Andalasia, and if that spell isn't stopped, Andalasia will die. And meanwhile, Giselle is now having an evil, well, basically, she and, the Queen have agreed there's only room for one villainess in this story, so they're going to try and eliminate each other.
That's only our child.
Yep, this is where your mom used to live. Which looks like it came fresh out of Sleeping Beauty. Because the only color more evil than purple in a Disney movie is green. God. Enchanted in Kingdom Hearts.
Honestly, I don't know what they're going to do, but considering with the more realistic, quote unquote, approach that they went with the teaser for that would work really well.
Yeah, imagine. Realistic for the New York City part, but then back to the old cartoony look for the Andalasia parts.
That's a free idea, Disney. And Square.
Yes. And hey, you get an excuse to bring back Idina Menzel once again. It's like a chain of memories.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, does the magic actually make it so that they come up with the lyrics, or is Morgan legit coming up with this song on her own? It's literally called Love Power. You could say it's the power of love. Yep, might as well complete the Cinderella allegory.
Yep.
I wonder if she was about to say something akin to that sentence. Like, no.
I wonder.
There is no way. Bruh, come on.
Sorry, James Marsden's busy.
Like, bull crap, somebody needs to go. Dude, it's literally the end of the world if you don't win. Go with them.
I'll let you go to New
You
York.
can't.
No.
Sorry, they can only get James Marsden in for this little bit.
Yeah, he's too busy filming for Sonic 3.
Was it Sonic 2 they were filming at this point?
I think Sonic 2... No, wait, this came out in 2022, right? Sonic 2 came out this year.
Yeah, but they were filming in 2021.
True, yeah.
More references.
Good lord.
You know, if the song goes on any longer, they'll run out of time.
Nah, I could hear Tina sing all day.
I was just more concerned about the ticking clock than anything else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's already night. Hi, you need to get on that.
Imagine, God, could you imagine that? Idina Menzel singing causing the end of the world. And then, as the world ended, someone somewhere was like, "But her singing wasn't even that bad. It wasn't her quality of singing; it's actually sung too long. That's what caused the end of the world." Oh,
Yeah, this is what we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm. Clock is ticking. Yep, Beauty and the Beast reference. Which, okay, Disney references were a big thing in the first movie, so I'm perfectly fine with it here.
Yeah.
well, I'm just going outside for a bit.
Back by midnight,
Like
dear.
there's an hour and a half left. I'll be like 5 minutes.
Uh, I get it, they're dressed like the ugly stepsisters for the ball in Cinderella.
I mean, she kind of does, though.
Yeah, cats typically don't like being yanked on the tail.
No.
I think a cat has to really like you to not try and rip you limb from limb for tugging on their tails.
How is he so fat? He's a cat.
Like, even just stroking the tail is like hit or miss. They do have to trust you for, like, to pet them there.
Uh, I wouldn't.
Boom, there's a crown to make you queen. Well, she is the crown, so,
It literally disappeared from her head.
beam struggle.
Yep. Gotta love them.
I mean, you could just move the chair.
Partly. So yeah, Andalasia's dying, but it's breaking through, which means it'll probably destroy our world as well. Mutually assured destruction.
I do like the different approach where it wasn't Morgan who caused all this.
Yeah. And if anything, it's Morgan who now has to fix it.
Oh. But they're evil butterflies. Ah!
Maybe they're from Australia or something.
Oh god.
Oh, they're deadly butterflies. Oh. So after all that, now they're both.
Yeah, like the cat said, she hates you both. She doesn't even have to say what the wish is, she just has to will it.
She's got that much of strong will and ambition. Oh, and of course the forest is blocking the way into the ballroom. Oh, and now he's basically a prince.
Well, you got like 7 minutes left.
Oops. Well, dang.
Yes, I'm wondering, are you sure that she wasn't secretly an evil stepmother all along?
I mean, to be fair, this is apparently powerful magic. Oh, but ripping it up actually causes the memories to flow around her. Okay, I'm just gonna chalk that one up to Andalasian magic.
Technically, they never said the picture had to be full, so
Yep.
kind of just spread magic particles everywhere.
And then she blew up. True story.
It's a pretty tacky looking crown anyway.
Yeah, you can do better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about that. He said something about saving it with a blue hedgehog.
Well, that's
Whatever
not
that
the
means.
strangest thing we've seen so far.
Well, right, yeah, we still have an evil queen. Okay, Giselle, you're literally holding the wand right now. Maybe just say it, I unwish my wish, and that should hopefully fix this.
Wait, did the scroll say that to her?
We know he gave that information to Giselle.
Oh, right, he. Given that she basically interrogated the scroll, I guess it probably told her everything.
Yeah. See, I keep my promise.
How nice. Hey, Giselle, look, it's your old house. How's that for
Where did all
a
that fit in here?
how's that for a home warming gift?
Okay, now make it fall on her.
Tch.
Nothing harmonious about any of this.
Yeah, we know.
It's not quite 12 yet. How
And this
petty.
time, I will make sure I don't fall over on the seat.
Oh, so we're just going to wind back the clock then?
Daylight savings suddenly.
Well, yeah, fairy tales, I guess, never accounted for daylight savings time.
I mean, the rule, it is word for word when the clock strikes midnight.
Oh, wow, Edward, that was very effective. You staying behind. Wow, this is one
No,
heck
no,
of
no, no, no more wishing.
this is one heck of a life lesson. Have a fight with your stepmother, and it ends with her basically dying before your very eyes.
Like, the rules never say it has to actually be midnight.
Yeah, it's just when the clock strikes midnight.
You are now because
The script says so. Oh, okay. I get it, Disney magic stuff, but I do feel like the writers may have wrote themselves into a corner for this one.
They
Yeah, I
did
think this is.
kind of show it when Morgan went to Andalasia.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
I think this is where the I think this is where I can start seeing things starting to fall off a little bit because yeah, I know magic. It's hard to be consistent with that in the first place, but you know, within your own rules that you set, it's
I'm maybe sure it's the explanation that I guess Morgan got the power from being in Andalasia or something.
No, they said earlier that like the memories of like growing up in a family of Andalasia were what give her magic.
It's heartwarming, but I do kind of,
It's a gray area. It's kind of iffy.
yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, it's heartwarming, but this really feels like the writers wrote themselves into a corner. You can't literally die on me by singing.
It's they probably realize, oh, the daughter of Andalasia we specified is a literal baby who can't speak. So what do we do?
Yeah.
Now, the clock's kind of broken. I think it's 5 past by now.
Yeah. Oh, God. She is literally trying to speed up the clock now. And that
is that going
fixes
to
the
inherently
wand.
fix? Wait, isn't that going to inherently fix the thing? What if you just end up going home with your mom and the world still ends?
I guess maybe they're gonna run off of the Wizard of Oz idea of there's no place like home. And of course, we wake up!
Oh, so now we're pulling Little Nemo logic.
Oh, so she does remember what happened. So you didn't think to go wake up your daughter and let her know you're okay? You just figured, oh, she can come down the stairs and see that I'm okay, even though she might be traumatized thinking I was dead. As far as everyone's concerned, they had a collective nightmare where the world was destroyed.
There's something in the water in this town.
A therapist is going to get rich off of all of these people.
Yeah, but apparently only the people that have wielded the wand would remember.
Convenient.
Oh, did they just say that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we wield the one with the power and stuff.
Edgar, like the butler from Aristocrats. And now he's gonna be traumatized by his own reflection because he was the mirror. Literally what, woman?
Who the hell are you?
I don't know why, but I feel like I hate you.
I voiced Rapunzel at one point, and this is even more sillier than that.
Wait, when was my Rudolph Rapunzel?
Shrek the Third.
Oh, right! So I guess this dream has all taught people important life lessons, like Don't be evil or somebody might usurp you.
And cause two apocalypses. Apocalypses, I don't know. I'm still
sure
group
that
leader. He is practicing for what it'll be like dealing with the Sonic cast.
Yes.
yeah,
God, can you especially
wearing blue and everything.
it'll be beautiful when he also has to adopt Shadow. Bit awkward given what happens in Sonic.
What a family.
Yes. Yeah, we kind of figured we should give you something that can't destroy both of our worlds this time.
And hey, yeah, we got. I think this was during that point in filming in which there were no James Marsden scenes to film for Sonic 2.
Huh. Hey, once again, they said the name of the first movie.
Yay!
And that's the story of how we nearly destroyed two worlds, kids.
And then they had nightmares.
Yeah, like imagine if they fell asleep around the time where Giselle is dying.
Yeah.
Alright then, so, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think this is as good as the previous movie, but I don't think it's really bad either. It's just near the end where the film's own internal logic starts to fall apart, especially with regards to the whole how the wishing thing is supposed to work. I mean, the cast themselves are all pretty entertaining, the returning ones, and hey, Maya Rudolph looks like she's having a lot of fun being the evil queen, or one of them. But yeah, I can see why this film ended up not as a theatrical release. Yeah, again, it's like they didn't have the budget to properly film in New York for long enough, so they put it on here.
I will say, even if it had to be a Disney Plus exclusive, I'm glad this movie got to exist. Like with Hocus Pocus 2.
But I think it's okay. I still think it's a step down from previously, but it's fun enough on its own, even with its little foibles.
Yeah, no, I actually ended up really enjoying this. But I do have to agree it's a step down from the original. Now, it pretty much maintains a lot of what worked from the original. Disney references while also being tongue-in-cheek and poking some fun at stuff without feeling like it's insulting that of old. It's interesting seeing a take of basically Andalasia brought to live action as well, essentially, and hey, to their credit, they made sure to lock in and actually let Indina Menzel sing. Thank you. Also, though, I will say, it is kind of hilarious how obvious James Marsden was kind of on the clock with how much they have to write up silly reasons for him not to be available here and there. Oh, there's that one non-speaking bit with Edward where he's conveniently animated, so yeah, there's that too. Again, I do love the spin on this that our protagonist basically becomes a villain protagonist who we're technically rooting for, but, well, again, don't want her to entirely win while she's villainous, essentially. And hey, a whole villain duet about how basically two villainesses are going, this town ain't too big enough for the two of us. Love that too. I will say, I probably might not remember the soundtrack as much as the first movie, but I do feel like all the songs are definitely still fun, and they're all performed wonderfully, essentially. Like, I will say, even though this is a Disney Plus exclusive sequel, the production values feel, I'd say, well enough on point to the point where it definitely does feel like something being worthy of being Enchanted sequel. I guess the biggest issue for me is, yeah, like I said, the last act feels like it has to play some major cop-outs with the magic system, like, oh, only someone who's a true Andalasian princess can use it. Don't worry, Morgan, now you're conveniently a true Andalasian because of memory magic or some stuff like that. It's kind of unclear. But that aside, honestly, I'm still willing to give that a passing eye, because it still is a spectacularly fun film. So yeah, no, it's a good sequel, and one I would overall recommend, especially if you're a fan of the original. Shiroi, your pick, so you close us out with your final thoughts.
Alright. Yeah, I still really like this movie. It has been a bit since I watched it. And the magic system does get a little iffy at the end. I feel like they were just stretching it just a bit. Yeah. But, like, it doesn't really hurt the rest of the movie all that much. Like, it's still really good. And, I had the same issue of not really remembering the songs, like, after watching the movie, but they're performed really well. So you definitely do enjoy them as you are watching the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how they approached the plot slightly differently, as Jova said, with how the villains and how any of this happens, actually works. It is a little different. It keeps the feel of the original movie, which I like. And I think it is very good, and it is worth a watch. So even if it's not as good as the original, but to be fair, the original is iconic for a reason. So it was kind of a hard role to fill. So I still think it did a really good job. So that's it, I think.
All right, that was Disenchanted. I guess we'll see you again if there's magically a third film in the franchise or whatnot. Regardless, we'll see you for whatever comes next.
See ya.